Good morning. Did you guys see that? That was a throw-off of 0.6 from yesterday. I'm not having like the huge throw-offs that I was in the beginning. You know, I'm kind of in that mellowing out phase. But, I mean, as long as I'm losing, right? As long as I'm not having a loss of... Wait. I think I said I had a goose egg yesterday. Isn't that a loss of nothing? But I lost 0.2. So, yeah, I kind of messed that up. There's too many phraseologies, guys. I guess I should watch my ABCs of HCG again with Heavy Dobby and the Rabbit Lady. Guys, I was making lunch and yet again I put the lid on my cotton picking salad container, but it wasn't on all the way. So I spilled all over. Got on the floor too. But it's okay, because Teddy's eating it up. I just whistle for him. I'm like, and he runs over and he starts eating it off the floor. Gotta put the lid on tighter. Oh man, guys, last night was a long night. It wasn't because I was up late, it's just a funny situation. So you know my sweet mate who's sleeping out there in the lounge with his girlfriend? They were out there at like 1 in the morning and just started like screaming and yelling at each other. And she's like, "Show me!" He's like, "I don't have to show you." And then she was like, "Show me the phone! I know you're talking to her." And he's like, "I'm not going to show you my phone. You need to trust me." Oh man. It went on until 3 in the morning. I almost had half a mind to just put my camera out there and then just like let it record so you guys could hear it today. It was pretty intense. But I didn't want to go out there. I was too scared. So today in my first class, I was a little groggy. I had the whole, head nod going on. But hopefully, the rest of the day will be better. Guys, this stupid thing just whistles all the time. All the time. And you hear it everywhere. You just can't escape it. Like, okay, you can't really hear it when I'm in my room. I don't know. I can hear it. I can hear it out in the hallway. It's just like this constant whistling. Just this... oh well. Where do you suppose that picture was taken? I like looking at this picture because it just has that horse just eating the grass. And then there's just like these trees and this gigantic mountain. It's one of my favorite pictures. It's one of the desktops that Mac gives you. You ever like change your desktop just so that you can like pretend you're in a different place? I mean, I guess that's kind of like what desktops are for, like to put it as a beach or the mountains or a forest or whatever. I set mine to the background of New York for like the longest time because I was obsessed with living there. I still kind of am. I also was able to get a moving background. Oh, let me show you that. I got a moving background of New York City. It's really cool. Hold on. And it kind of has some nice music that goes to it, but it kind of gets repetitive if you leave the music on. Anyway, it continues for like 6 minutes, so I'm not going to show you the whole thing. But kind of in keeping with what I was talking about yesterday, you know, you just kind of have these dreams and these goals and these aspirations of kind of where you want to go. And, I don't know, sometimes I just kind of like look at the background and see where I want to go or where I want to be and transport myself there for a few minutes. Yeah. So where would you guys go? What's your desktop background? So I'm here in a flight training room again. I'm supposed to have a simulator this evening. A simulator training flight. My flight instructor should be here pretty soon. and maybe I can take you guys into the flight with me so you can see what all that's like. We'll see how nice he is. Ta-da! Okay, here we are in the sim room. I'm doing a cross-country flight, which I'm actually going to be doing on Saturday, so I'm going to practice it here. There's our little airplane, and the back is missing. Makes for some interesting weather conditions, you know. So here's all of our buttons. And there's the outside. There'll be a picture there in a minute. Good evening. Dinner time. My mom used to like ring a bell when it was dinner time. Did you guys ever do that at your houses? Like, dinner time, you know, it was less intrusive than like screaming across the entire house. And she would collect these bells from like different places. The one that we had was this blue and white one from Colorado. And we had it from like the longest time. And it had like a train on it. Yeah. Dinner time! Okay, so for dinner, nothing special. Just got my steamed broccoli, my cod with Cajun seasoning, and ground pepper. Anything else? Oh, and lime. I put lime on there. And then my orange. Okay, so something kind of cool that I found out today. I was watching SoCal Plum talk about how she's getting ready to get back on P2. Good luck to you. She mentioned a website called MyFitnessPal. And it's a calorie counter for pretty much anything and everything that you could ever think of. So I put in all my foods that I've had today, or the foods that I'm about to eat, and it tells you how much it is. So if you're wondering if you're like getting close to 500 calories or going way over, this will help you. Okay, so it's myfitnesspal.com, and you gotta log in and like create a username and password and all that, but of course, what did I choose? Runkman44. So you add your foods, and it just tells you everything that you have, and lo and behold, like I put in my Sara Lee bread and it found it, so that's really cool. My apple, my beef, and then over here, let's see, so you have your calorie column, right? So it's counting. So for lunch I had 336, and then over here for dinner, my generic baked cod, my broccoli, veggies, 1 cup, and then my orange. So then we look over here, and that's 219 for a total of 555 calories for the day. The only thing really that I probably could have cut out was that Sara Lee bread for 45 calories. That probably would have put me closer to 515. But, you know, it's not an exact science. I'm thinking 500 is relative. As long as you're in the 500 range, you're okay. I put the beef that I had 100 grams of beef, not 100 ounces, and that like upped it way higher. And I was like, oh no, I'm doing terrible. But I'm actually right in that 500 range, 550 range. So that's cool. If you're wondering what you're eating throughout the day, just check that out, and it should tell you. Okay, so tomorrow is Friday, and I'm really excited about that because then the day after that is Saturday, and that's when Katie comes. So I'm really excited about this weekend. I'm feeling better than I was from yesterday. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for all your wonderful comments. That was really nice of everybody to give me words of encouragement and lots of different quotes from people. Quotes from the Bible, quotes from Aristotle, quotes from Bob Marley. But no quotes from Teddy. He has no reliable quotes whatsoever. But I wish all of you a wonderful evening or day or whenever you watch this, and take care of yourselves out there. Okay, there's a lot of you that are starting P2 again, a lot of you that might be transitioning into P3. Yeah, keep on trucking. Yeah. Good night.